let's just search. Okay, this is like a Dansman style level. Normally end up with like a bunch of glow levels every single time. Why did I find the one song that has only like non-glow levels? It's crazy. Okay, maybe not Lightmare, maybe Endless? Okay, yeah, this is very much generic glow level. Alright, cool. Okay, yeah, I got it. Genius idea, right? Genius idea. Top into a new layer. Let's go to like layer 10 perhaps. Go into the background and just like use some of these objects, but make them 3D. There we go, that's looking nice in 3D. Now I can scale that up. Maybe not quite that much, but scale it up a decent bit. Chuck it on V5. Lower the brightness to tons, so it's like barely visible, but it's there. So now I can just take a
go. What's goody, my gang?
Around the place, just like so. And then boom, that's like the perfect glow custom background. Alright, genius. Let's give those a group and let's start moving them like a background, shall we? Is it related to retray at all? No, not at all. It's very generic, but that's the point. That's kind of the idea, right? What I might also do is just move them slowly down, just to give it like a little bit more of an interesting vibe, I guess. Interesting vibe, hardly. Anyway, next step, let's select all and let's make sure we put on don't fade, don't enter, and no glow. Alright, I'd say that first part is pretty much good. Now it's time for this part, which first of all, what are these invisible objects doing here, bro? That's way too creative for our purposes. Now let's go ahead and select these. I'll make sure these brightnesses are like right
I need
down
a fan on here.
maybe. So just use that as the backing block. Yeah, okay, that'll work. So now we need to come up with designs for these. Ooh. Now first things first, I think we want to split up this structure a little bit to make it a little bit more interesting, I guess. We could probably even get away with doing like a mini structure kind of going along like this. And now let's just use like, I don't know, these right here. We can add a little bit more detail into those by adding some like, even these in there, just to make sure it's got a little bit more detail, because you wouldn't want these to be too like not detailed enough, right? The worst, the absolute worst. Okay, now I can go ahead and add in some of like these things in here. Now we want to add just a bunch of glow. This is a glow level, remember, we need to span glow all around the place. Now I want to do the classic technique of triple layering glow. So we want to do that, chuck that down to 0.5 here, and then we want to get this going here, just chuck that normally, and then a couple little bits of glow here that we want to have on double the brightness and like half the saturation, I think, is like the classic strat. And then yeah, you can see we've got this like crazy triple layered glow here. Gonna link that together, chuck that on T3, and then just chuck that over the top of this design here. Cool. Let's just cake it in a little bit more glow just to be safe. Nice. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's nice. So we can start chucking this spike in place of the other ones. Boom, just like so. And we don't have a design for this little spike, but what I can do is just go ahead and delete the
I like this wave because it's fat enough, but not like fat wave.
Yeah.
I like to say fat wave when I'm struggling.
It has to be like, yeah, we can use these little details here, but then we can also use one of these blocks, because these blocks are like, these are a glow creator's best like dream, dude. Glow creators love these blocks so much. They're like their favorite thing in the whole wide world. So I'm gonna use those. I could just always reuse these designs here, just kind of half space them into there. Now let's grab a bit of that glow. Let's chuck that on like two of those sides. No, I'll just chuck it on one of the sides, and then yeah, do the same thing of having this glow down the bottom. It's looking very muddy, but yeah, as it should, I guess. Okay, and then for what goes behind here, let's go for these blocks here. They automatically go behind. Nice. Make sure they're nice and dark, so they're barely visible, and then we can add other designs on top of that. Alright, cool, that's looking good, and now we can just do this slopey bit here, which I think we'd have to do these metallic slopes, right? Cool, that's looking good. Let's take the glow real quick. All the designs and the colors and stuff blend together so much. They blend together so much.
I'm not touching the spine.
That's cool. So now I think I want to go ahead and pretty much just take everything we've designed here and just apply it to these different ways. Yeah. Alright, cool. There's our second abomination done. Let's go ahead and yet again paste this.
How do you do that?
So we can grab the
So
blade. And let's just get rid of that.
So
and chuck
straight
this sword
line
down
here,
and scale it up a little bit. Why not?
So,
That's looking good.
if you go like
these bricks
this.
are again 1.9 tech, bro. We can't be doing this. You guys can disappear. Thank you very much. And do we want to do the 3D? Yeah, let's do the 3D. Go on. Although I need to do cool 3D. Yeah, these ones are cool 3D. You can't even see them. Okay, so then the next strat is to chuck some 3D that you can see behind. That's looking absolutely generic, which is nice. Alright, cool. 8-bit game. How do I like show text in the most generic way possible? I actually don't know. Wait, I have an idea. There are levels that like just have fonts in them, right? Fonts free to use. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. Alright, let's make a copy of this and let's just like completely steal these fonts. Alright, this one looks good. Let's just take this, add it to my custom objects, unless it exceeds the limit. it, which it does not. Okay, cool. So what does it say? 8-bit game. Oh, there's no numbers. Does it look stupid? Of course it does. Yeah, it looks very stupid. But you know what? It's fine, bro. It's fine. 8-bit and... Oh my god, no, I can't do that 8, bro. If I thicken it up a little bit, maybe it'll look a bit better. Sure, that's good enough. And then let's just walk these down into like the right scale. Alright, and then we can go ahead and just delete all of these objects here. Boom. And these effects, like what's even going on? Let's get out of here, bro. Get out of here. The little dumbbell looking things? No. So let's chuck some, like a couple bits of glow here. And let's just chuck a few blocks over them, like so. And then we can make that all through. Let's make that black. Lay that above, and then give that a group of 71. So 71 can move 1, 2, 3. Move 4 blocks to the right, yeah. That's really funny, having the 8-bit game. I feel like it needs an underline though, so let's go into just, I guess, these objects here. Boom, that's nice, dude. That's looking good, that's looking good. Now I kind of want to do connecting deco going all the way to the sky with this, so let's grab just like this piece here, but then I want to chuck these behind, like so, and then I can chuck some squares that like a scale down on the inside, and boom, that's a pretty good connector, I think, and then we can just blow it up. Boom, there we go. Cool, and then I can do the same design for that, and what I might even do is, I might go ahead and in these designs, I'm going to replace these chains with these designs here. Because the chain never looks that good, it was just kind of placement, temporary kind of thing. I don't know, if I never came up with anything, I wouldn't have replaced it, but I came up with something, so we do it. Now, I think, instead of doing this, like, weird, whatever, frame structure, that's too much creativity for me. Let's get rid of this little bottom bit as well, because we can just replace that with a design we've already got, just lazy mode, copy paste. And let's go ahead and just take this whole big structure that we came up with over here, let's copy paste it over here, grab the spike, and then let's just copy paste that like over here as well. I accidentally made it impossible, okay, my bad. What I might also do is give these all groups, so 73, and by groups plural, I mean give them all the same group. I don't want to give them different groups, because we're about to do my favorite thing in the whole wide world. We're about to, I get it, area move, yay! What would a level like this be without, oh, that's not the effect I'm looking for. I might have to just go the old school route and actually give them different groups so that I can move them manually. But I don't want to do stuff manually, this sucks. And then we should probably do that for these like bottom structures as well, shouldn't we? Perfect, yeah, I think I didn't select some glow. Yeah. Alright, so now I just need to decorate this last structure, and this first part will be pretty much done, I think, yeah. Okay, I won't lie.
Tis good
I can't wait for
my
it to this one.
game.
I probably just copy pasted, but you know what, it's fine, who cares, bro, who cares? This is a soulless extreme, how are they meant to know? Should I do a custom arrow design here? Yeah, let's do it. Let's make the most generic arrow I possibly can. Yeah, that's a cool little arrow design. I like that, I like that. And I think we can go ahead and just about call this first part complete. Yeah, let's give it a look. Nice, okay, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's kind of cool. It's very generic, and I will say the glow decoration isn't like the greatest thing in the world. It's not that good. I'm very aware that there are people way better at making glow levels than I am, but now it's onto this ship part, and I think we've got a pretty easy first step here. Alright, cool. That
I
was
just have
easy.
one
These
question which I want to
squares
solve,
here,
which is...
I mean, these can just kind of go. Not very generic glow feeling to me.
Okay,
I
yes, so
feel
you
like.
can
Let's
just
quickly get rid
spam
of these
through there.
squares. We can maybe like
Okay,
capture
looks
the
good.
essence of this a little bit, this part.
Now,
but
is that
I don't
D
know, I feel
blocks
like
down
that's
there?
kind of not what we want to do, is capture the essence of the part, right? We want to completely destroy it and like make it not a thing. What I might do is I might make the background change color to something like a little bit visible. Like
Okay, it is, yes.
Way too bright, way too bright. I still want it to be dark, but I want it to be there, and we gotta change this to like something better for glow. I remember hearing that a background with a lot of black in it is good for glow levels, so maybe like this. Sure, yeah, I think that's good. Just so we can see these saws a little bit better. Or maybe we want to just use these ones. Or no, I'll make a new saw design. I'll make a new saw design. It'll be a great saw design. It'll be super unique, super innovative, you know, like, you know me. man. When have I ever made something generic and boring in this level? Like, I literally haven't. I literally haven't. Okay, this sort of design is looking somewhat promising. Let's chuck a little bit of glow on the top of all of it here, and then maybe a bit more glow kind of sandwiched between the back of that. Yeah, that looks better. We keep that. Cool. And then we can probably even chuck like a spot right in the middle of that that's like black. And chuck that like, I think that was up there. Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks good. Ooh, I actually really like the different layers on them. Like, just kind of squinting at it and seeing a bunch of them. I like that. I like that. Something else I might do that I remember seeing like a lot. I swear a lot of them used to do this. I might go ahead and add like a little bit of extra glow here. Or not even that. I might just go ahead and grab the one from here, like this one. Check that on top of the spike, and then just have that kind of layered above, so it's kind of sticking off the spike a little bit. I swear I remember seeing a bunch of glow levels do this for a while. I think it just makes it look harder. I don't know. It also makes it look kind of nicer, so I might do that for all the spikes. I didn't expect it to look that nice, so this mini ship is about to look super tight with these. Whoa, yeah, these touch, that's crazy. Yeah, it makes what you're doing like look 50 million times harder, so I'll take that. I like that. So now I think we should probably, oh, these arrows are, I thought these might have used the like actual arrow objects in the game, but I guess this was made before that and they just never updated them. Alright, well let's just delete all of the individual objects, I suppose. Cool, and let's come up with a bit of a block design for these pillars here. Shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. They are off-grid, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, they're very off-grid. Okay, let's design it like under this spike. Let's design it here, shall we? Okay. I'm thinking something super simple, just using maybe some of these 2.1 objects here. 2.1, get your version right. 2.0, actually. Is this true to retray? Not at all. We don't need it to be true to retray, bro. Lame. Who cares, bro? Who cares? I care about that not being player color though. Boom, and then I can probably chuck some of this like connector deco. Just some of these guys on top, you know?
Besides Carmel, who's willing to do upside down wave just for...
I didn't do it here, but I might also...
I mean, I've gotten a lot better at wave, I guess, but like...
Having
still
some black inner outlines always like helps to separate it nicely. I do.
I kind of want to be actually wave trying sometime in my GD career. Like, you know, I feel like, yeah, I'd be like the first victor if, you know.
But that's what blows style's a little bit more refined. It needs to be more, well, refined than that. Repeating the same words. That's great content, bro. Good job, man. You know what? I think that's good. I think I'm going to use that. So let's go ahead and let's just delete all of these objects here. And let's
I almost died there. I took my hands off the keyboard. Or not the keyboard, the SIO.
Okay, so now we actually need to come up with a design for
and I had a mini heart attack.
Which I'm a little bit nervous for because they are very chunky. Maybe I could split them up in an interesting way because this, like, that's a big space to decorate. That's kind of scary. I mean, I could just do what I did here and like split them up in the thing. Ooh, okay, hear me out, right? Let's keep this, but let's just go around the edges with, say, these metallic slopes like so, or these metallic slabs, yeah, and then we can just fill the inside with just like a color. Cool. And then what I want to do is I want to add some structures on the inside.
Let's go. What's goody, my gang? Ooh, what's goody, my gang? Ooh, what's goody, my gang? Ooh.
Like so. Maybe chuck a spike on top of that. Yeah, that kind of works. So they're like some structures inside of the structure, right? And then we can just decorate that appropriately. Probably just reusing some deco that we've already done. Look, man, when in doubt, copy paste it out. What can I say? What can I say? It's what they all say. That's what they do. Literally, like, name a creator. That's what they say. All of them. Great creating advice, I promise. That block is so bright. That's like comedically bright. These outer bits aren't detailed enough anymore. So maybe I should add something else there. Maybe I can
just do speed headphones for like
nice,
fun.
actually. Like,
to find out what to do.
Make them color one, scale them down, and then like chuck them all along here. Oh yeah, that's nice, dude. Oh, genius. Yeah, they call me creator. That's what they call
Wait,
me.
so
that's looking nice, dude. Those
hold
extra
down.
spikes, I unironically like those. I think they're cool. Alright, cool. And then let's glow up the top of this, and then let's add a little bit more like overall glow.
Okay,
on these
I
sides,
see that
blow it up a bit.
tiny or
I'm
whatever.
feeling like it's a little bit barren back there behind everything, so I might go ahead and chuck some of these, like, you know, some of these guys. Make that darker, but make sure that's still visible, so it's just like something a little bit more interesting, right? One more crazy detail idea, right? A couple bits of extra blending glow in there. Yeah, that's nice, that's nice. Let's give that a look more, shall we? Cool, I'm happy with that. So now let's do that design for the rest of them. Yeah! I'm just realizing as well, I never chucked this glow on these pillars here. Oh yeah, they fit in so much better. Dude, it's crazy how like you miss one bit of glow and it looks so off. Like I couldn't put my finger on what was wrong with those structures, but there was something wrong with them and I figured it out. I got it, dude. Wait, okay, genius idea for these as well. What if, right, it's gonna be very object heavy probably, but if I take one of these, that's 2 times brightness it and 0.5 saturation it, just to give it a nice point, and then grab a bigger one and just leave that how it is. What if we take some of these and just chuck them in some of the empty spots like that maybe, just to kind of fill that space a little bit? Yeah, you know what? Sure. Anyway, back to making these structures, I guess.
I feel like we need to have one because, like, I feel like that's just a big jump.
That is all of the block designs in place, as you can see. I pretty much just recycled most of what we already had. I made a couple new designs. Did I? I think that's a lie. Oh, this little slope in here. Yeah, see that? I made that myself. New design, baby. I'm so good. Anyway, so now there's really only a couple things we need to do. First of all, I think I would like to put some swords in a couple places. We have a couple here, and they look really nice, but yeah, we haven't really put them anywhere else. So let's chuck one, like, I don't know, here maybe. Sure, let's chuck a couple, like, in between.
Oh my,
here,
imagine
like
if I died in 97.
I don't want to open it, so I think that's pretty good. Now I think I want to do some ground spikes, perhaps? Yeah. And for that, I was actually looking at some, like, generic low-level ground spikes, and it looks like they do some interesting shapes generally. And you know what, I'm not going to stick to brick slopes, because I feel like there's 2 starters, you know, and breathing mode off here. I feel like a lot of ground spikes kind of do this type of thing, where they, like, go and rotate around, like so. So I might go ahead and create, like, a couple mounds here, like this. Maybe fill that with some black blocks, just like so. We can't rotate those, never mind. Let's grab these ones, and then just color them black. And then so if we select that, link that together, and then let's just turn preview mode back on, that creates a nice black mound right there. And then of course we want to make sure, we want to layer that on like T4, I reckon. And then let's grab some glow and layer that also on T4, but that'll be like behind anyway, right? Scale it up and then just put some like subtle glow behind it, just so you can actually see the ground spikes, you know? Alright, cool, so that'll be like our base ground spike thing. We can kind of build that up like this, maybe flip it round, we can rotate it a little bit more like in this direction. And then now I can just go around with like some 2 times scale blocks right here, set them to black, and then just kind of use them to fill in this extra space that's like in the ground here, right? Nice, that's already looking infinitely better, dude, infinitely better. Now I think I want to go ahead and also just chuck in, you already know, I want to chuck in some of these guys here, but I want to make sure they're also on T4. And I want to scale them down, because I found a lot of glow levels kind of do that for some reason. They have these little bush things, but they scale them down, and it looks really weird, but I guess that's what we're doing. And chucking these over structures is really nice, because you really get a lot of contrast with it, like, oh, that, see, that's what really broke. Alright, so I got those in place, and I think one final little detail I want to do, which I've seen in a fair few levels, is I want to grab some of these, like, lava objects here, just these ones. Layer that on T4, but, like, low T4, and then just kind of chuck that in some of the gaps down the bottom. Chucking that dip down right there, like, just any, like, little crevices like this, I think this could work. I try not to do it inside of structures all too much, because I don't think that looks amazing. Oh, that one's so tempting, though. No, that looks terrible. Yeah, that just adds a little detail to that. I like that, cool. And I think one more little detail is I'm going to grab a spike here, again, T4, but really, really low down, and I want to make the base black blending. Next free, black blending, let's go! And then I want the detail to be like a nice bright green color is what I would like there. And then I can just kind of chuck that amongst, like, in here, right? Nice, those ground spikes are looking good, dude. They're looking fresh. Cool. And now we need to fill in this extra space over here, which I'm tempted to add more structures in. I feel like that's the best way to fill it in. Could always do the classic thing of like, okay, wait, hold on. I swear I've seen this in like a few levels. Oh my god, not red. I do not want red. Have some of these little things just kind of around the place as like generic glow things. Oh, are they too much? Let's lower it to like 0.6 brightness here, and then we can add a bit of glow over the top. Yeah, I like that. I have to admit, I do like that. We have a lot of glow in this area, so I have to do this with each individual object. Alright, and let's just chuck some of these around the place. Just fill in the space, you know? You gotta fill in the space. Alright, cool. And now we just need the custom background, and I think we're just about done. Yeah. What are we gonna do for the custom background? I think I'm just gonna go with something a little bit generic. Something a little bit generic. In this level? What? Let's go to layer 6 here, and I'm just gonna create some like glow slopey bits like this. Fill in the middle here. We want to make this like a lot less bright. Make sure this is like B5. We want it to be like barely visible, right? Or even like, if I lower it even more and then start to layer them, that looks okay. That's alright. I think that's kind of neat. So I can do that and kind of like stack these at different heights, you know? And then copy paste, chuck them on top. And then let's give that a group and make it move like a background, I guess. What a beautiful transition into that background. Not boring or generic at all. No. That's cool though. I dig that background. I think that's like simple but works. You know, it works. Now I also kind of want to move these structures into place as you get there. I really should have done that before the background. Okay, hold on. Alright, and there we go, we have movements on all the structures. I don't know why I felt the need to transition like that. Boom, that little detail that we needed, baby. Oh yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and let's select all of this, make sure it glows off and all that. Don't fade, don't enter. I know there's a fading effect that like stops it, but if I'm turning off glow anyway, I may as well just do that. Alright, cool. Well, I think that's just about done, actually. Yeah. What I could probably do is like take this arrow here and then like copy paste that design around the place. They don't have to point anywhere, they just need a point. Remember that, alright? I think that's just about good. Wait, oh my god, bro. I forgot the most important thing out of everything. Out of everything you can possibly do, there's one thing that is the most important, and that is jump indicators. Jump indicators in the Extreme Demon. They're important, alright? They're important. How will you know where to jump if there are no jump indicators? Alright, that's what I'm saying. Alright, cool. Let's delete the start pause and let's give this a look from 0. Hopefully I can verify it. Nice, there we go, there it is. My soulless retray recreation. I think there's only one name we can do for this level. First of all, why is it like got all the recapitalization? Get out of here. No, I wanted to fit X in there, so it's Retray Redux Deluxe X. I really wanted to include the X on there, but I might just call it Retray Redux Deluxe. My epic remake of Retray that's objectively better than the original because it's harder and has better design. Enjoy. I actually technically haven't verified this, have I? Okay, let me actually verify this real quick. Wait, I didn't get the coin! I didn't get the coin! Oh my god, no, screw the coins, get out of here! We don't need your bloody coins. Alright, let's go ahead and upload the level. Man, I feel like I haven't done that in a while. I haven't uploaded a level that I've worked on in ages. Anyway, there is Retray Redux Deluxe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, it's not quite finished yet, but I might come back and finish it. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see this level finished off. I don't know, it was kind of a fun idea to explore. And you know, the level's public, here's the ID, so you can copy it and, you know, finish it off for yourself if you really want to. But yeah, anyway, for now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this video off here. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really hope you enjoyed. And of course, thank you so much to all the members, especially Imp2 and Geo of Dashes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'll see you later. This is VSC, the current top 1 challenge, which is basically just a fancy way of saying the hardest short level. Look at this thing, bro, it's tiny. I can only scroll like 5 YouTube shorts in this time. But there's an issue. This level has held the #1 spot for over 2 years now, and I think that needs to change. But who do you think I am? I'm not some bloody creator. I can't just like build a level, right? So I'm gonna do what I do best. Buffing. That's right, I'm going to buff the wave in blast processing to a new top 1 challenge. It's going to take the community by storm and probably not be beaten by anyone, but hey, I just wanted to do it fun. So I'm actually not going to do it with this first wave because I think it would be a little bit more interesting to do it with the second wave, just because it's got like this first part here, then the dual wave, which we could do some cool things with. Do I even need to show the original part? I feel like everybody knows the blast processing wave by this point. So I guess let's just hop into the editor and let's start building stuff then. So first thing I want to establish is I don't really want to just like select this and then move it up so it's like that, because yeah, that makes it hard, but it's not hard enough because you can kind of just do that one click, let go. It's like only a few clicks. We need a lot of clicks in this to be hard, right? I think the first thing we should do is we should come up with like an alternative design for like a little so that isn't a black color. Alright, let's make that the black color. I'm not going to be sticking to strictly 1.9, by the way. So I think we could probably do something like this, but the issue is that the player can get below that, so we probably want to... maybe I can just straight up create a pillar like that. The pillar does kind of dig into that slope a little bit, but I can also go ahead and do like that. And then in terms of the inside of these, I might just go for the regular old, like these things. Oh, actually, you know what? I might use these blocks. Yeah, those blocks could work quite well. Such a good creator, dude. I am the best creator. Literally name a better creator. You can't. And then, wait. Oh, it's delicious. If I could eat geometry dash objects. If I could eat geometry dash objects, this is what I'd eat. Alright. I think I'm also going to... Ooh, that might mess up a couple of things. A little bit. But I want to do something like this, because that's like a VSC gap. I was taking a quick look at VSC before, and I think, yeah, this is like a gap that's used quite a bit in that level. So you know what? I'm going to copy it, because this needs to be harder than VSC, remember? And it's not going to be harder if it's not hard. Okay, so once you exit that, I want to have... Ooh, wait, hang on. Is this gap possible? Yeah, that's possible, and oh my god, that's possible. Welcome to 50 billion of those gaps all around the place, probably. I mean, need a little bit of spam in here as well. Like, this wouldn't be a good challenge without a bit of spam. So I might go ahead and, like, chuck one of these bad boys in here. And then maybe even, oh my god, chuck like I'll do it this way. Yeah. And then, of course, I'll do the classic BSC thing, just, like, chucking a few of these in here, just so, like, it's a little bit harder. You know, I don't have, like, a designated verifier for this level. I'm just going to kind of upload it and see if anybody beats it, but I'd be kind of surprised if they do. Look, if you want to try and beat the level, go for it, but I wish you luck, man. You can one-click that if you're good enough, but I imagine that doing two clicks would be more consistent. Although that placement of the spiders, I'm not gonna lie. Just to be a bit nicer, I might move that slightly to the left, just so it's like not quite as bad, right? Are there any screws in this section? Structures and stuff. I'll add the spikes in now and then just add the structures.
So powerful.
But then of course you've got to add some upside down cables, bro. Honestly, what am I doing if I don't add upside down cables? And then because you have to do that, oh my god, that gameplay is not dreadful at all. No! And we gotta have room for the arrow here. So we'll have a little open bit in there. And then let's just it's so evil. Yeah, I have zero remorse for doing it. And that's upside down as well. Oh my god. Maybe I can even get away with putting a pad here? No, definitely not. Although I do want to include a pad somewhere, and then just like... oh, that is so evil. Oh my god.
This transition sucks.
No, there's no way. There's no way that's possible. But I reckon that is possible, and that will be quite difficult, I think. And I can put another spike like here. So you have to really be close to that. Yes. Oh my god. That is so evil, dude. It's actually horrible. Speaking of evil, that might be a little bit too evil. What about something like this? So that kind of lines up to there. Something like that. That's kind of an interesting. So you have to go up, and then you gotta like get through there, and then through there, and through there somehow. Maybe I'll even like encourage that and make that path like the way you need to do it, but it's really hard like that. I want to do something with D-blocks really quickly as well. Maybe like a boom, and then like a half space one up there. Wow, that is easy. Oh my god, that is so easy. Okay, hang on. How do I make that harder? Let's do something like this, and then have another spike there. Oh my god, that is a tight gap. Okay, I can get out how to make it equal. And then I can make it even worse by having like this spike down here. So it's actually a super tight gap. It's the equivalent of this gap here. But because it's down here, it's like delayed, and you won't know until like you get there. Maybe I'll do something like this. We have to go through there. I think this is starting to come together. I still need to fill in all the structures and stuff, but I can do that like really quickly. That's not really the difficult part of this. The difficult part is like actually making the gameplay, right? So you gotta be so close to that. Oh my god, dude, that is so tight. It's ridiculous. Okay, and then we've just got this tiny last space to fill. Let's do something nice. And I'll have a little span through here. So you have to like come up here and then immediately part decorated and the whole first part done. I'm going to plot it real quick and let's get a look at what it looks like. It's so stupid. There's the whole first part done, which I think is a little bit goofy to say the least. So now for this second part, I think I'm just gonna let the player completely fall down here. Cool. So you kind of go down there, and I want you to like have to go right after that. So let's go back to layer 1. And you know what? I might add in one of my own structures here. Oh my god. I guess it's a regular half space. Yeah, I never really thought about that. Is that possible? That is so stupid. And then what I kind of want to happen is I want to use some D-blocks in fancy ways with this to make it off-center. So you can see that with the wave landing on here, now they're a little bit higher than they should be, right? And I can kind of use that to my advantage with this here as well and have a D-block there. So they're like very off-center by the time you get there. And then kind of get some interesting gameplay around that. I think could be quite neat. Yeah, maybe I can have some floating structures in there. You know what? Who's got to say anything about a floating structure? And then that's a really tight timing because you have to wait until you're under there to click and you like need to be there. And then I'll have you span through like a really tight corridor, like right here maybe. Of course it's not time enough. We need to ka-chow that place up. So then we can chuck a spike there just to make sure you know that you have to let go and then go off. You can just hold up with that. Oh, I'm doing it. Bro, this is actually so hard. This is the hardest part I've made so far in this level. Once it gets off center, it's really, really hard to like make it work. So maybe you've got to land like down here like that. So I'll put D-blocks on there. So you've got to land there and that'll kind of recenter you. Like that. And then I'll have you go through like, yeah, actually maybe I'll have you go through there. And then you have to go down there. Okay, so if you click perfectly in line here, right, so starting there, that'll be off the ground, and then we'll be going up there. That would be a really cool timing, actually. I'll force the player to go through the coin route. Okay, so you're going through here, and then you kind of go up, and then you have to go through there. That's not that hard of timing. Just make that spike real. I think those are the spikes you go through, so they're... Oh my god, dude, that is actually...
You actually get kind of consistent with that transition.
That is actually so bad, but kind of awesome at the same time.
I'm sorry I hated on you so bad. Transition.
Okay, I think that should work. I'm pretty sure it should. This part's like a lot weirder. This is one of my favorite parts. Not really fully what I expected to do, but I kind of really like how this has turned out. Okay, now I'm gonna like actually decorate this, and I think I want to do something a bit different here because it'd be a bit boring to repeat it. And the design of this changes a decent amount here as well. So first of all, these slopes shouldn't be too hard because I can just kind of do a similar thing to what we have here, I think. Alright, I think that's looking pretty decent now. Now we need to come up with a design for these like little individual block designs here, which we don't have that many of them realistically. I'm tempted to do the same thing as those actually. So like inside of this one, I'll chuck the light ones, and then maybe this one can be the darker ones. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to continue the same sort of design for all of these ones. I think that's probably good. This one hit was super ugly, but you know what?
How could I be that dumb to die there, bro?
I'm going to bot this section. Let's see what this section looks like. It's so stupid. Very, very goofy. You know what? If it works, it works. Okay. This part, which I think is probably just going to be more the same. Chuck a couple of these in. Chuck a couple of these in. Maybe one of these. Is that possible? Ooh, okay, hang on. Oh, that's possible. Isn't that like Endeavor Vortex or something? That is so unbelievably stupid, but I kind of love it. And then I can chuck a slope here even. Or even just raise this one up. Or I just like selected this whole slope here. Like that. That's easy. That's easy. Maybe you get rid of this arrow. Oh man, it's not going to line up. Wait, I have an idea. This level is so unbelievably stuck. It's ridiculous. But it's worth it, dude. This is the greatest challenge of all time. Well, maybe not the greatest, but it'll be the hardest. And that's what matters. Because who cares about how good something is? As long as it's difficult, that's all that matters, dude. I want you to go down and then have to put again. Maybe I can put like, that's equal enough. So you have to like span your way through there almost. So much playtesting just to make sure this is all possible, you know? There is no universe in which what I'm cooking up right now ends well. So I want you to go through here and then have to click through there and then click out of there. Dude, I don't even know if that's like realistically possible. Well, it's there, so... is I might take some of these spikes and then color the inside black. Just the ones that are like on top of these, because I feel like it would just look a little bit better, right? Yeah, just a bit more variation. Alright, let's do a quick showcase of this little tiny part here. That last little tiny part is so ridiculous. It's probably gonna be the thumbnail. But we're moving on to this last little part. Finally, the final section. Oh my god. Now what I'm gonna do?
I'm probably gonna have a reaction. If I had to guess, I'm probably gonna have one.
Get rid of these arrows because these stinky arrows. We don't need these stinky arrows. And in these sections that are like in between these corridors, I kind of want to put like some saws like this, just to make some like really tight control gaps that you need to get through, right? I want to make sure it's actually like physically possible. This is getting like harder and harder as time goes on. Normally that is how it goes.
I got 60
harder and harder.
100, so.
Hard stuff, and it doesn't feel hard enough. But you wouldn't think that would happen with you trying to make
Yeah, that's worthy to go in the
I think
title.
that's probably. I think that's a pretty.
I bet
like,
I'm gonna die there from 0.
Maybe.
I know it.
I want you to transition out of it, so I'll
Huh?
like
Jump scare is.
so that that's like a channel through there, and you gotta go into control it there. So let's go ahead then, and let's create like what do I want to do in sections like here? I'd like to do stuff like this, but I want it to be like a little bit more creative. Wait, I have a better idea. If I do something like this, right? I deeply apologize. I don't even know who I'm apologizing to, but whoever I need to apologize to, I'm sorry. That is so bad. Let's take out a couple layers of this then, and let's extend this whole block design up by a block and just chow. And then you know what? I feel like we need to create like a little smiley thing. Just like this, you know? Give it a little nose in there as well that you've got to like wave through. I feel like this guy just has a little joke. You gotta love our girlfriend Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. Okay, cool. Okay, now the rest of this challenge. I think through here I just want to have one like frame perfect click pretty much. Almost something I want to do here. I want to make you mini. So you come through here, you come mini, you do one click, and then you come normal. Yeah, I think that's like ideal here. I don't know if this is like possible. Maybe it'll have to be like that. Yeah, like there's no way that's possible, right? There we go, that's possible. Cool, and then I want to grab some more saw blades and do some more like controlled span through here. And then this last bit here, I'll just do. I feel like I gotta do the ultimate combo. Maybe I'll half space those up so you have to go through there, if that's possible. And then it's just this last bit, which I think what I want to do for this, and I kind of came up with this idea just a little bit before, is I want to do one of these dash hooks. Chuck this guy here, and then make it so you have to put the dash hook, and I guess I'll chuck another one like up here maybe. Yeah, alright, I think that's pretty good. Now I gotta decorate this. First step, I need to decorate these slopes, which I think I'm just gonna do these ones for. Oh, okay, I need to get rid of that, and then maybe chuck that up there, and then I'll put like some metallic slopes there, I guess. I don't know, man. Oh, it looks better than it did before, I guess, so yeah, I'll count that as a win. And then here I'll probably do a similar design as well, where I'll use like these blocks on the inside. Alright, cool. Well, I think that is that section pretty much done. Instead of just botting this section, I think I'm going to bot the whole thing. Before I do that though, I want this to be its own challenge, so I am going to select everything from the left here, delete it, and then select everything else, and then just kind of shift it back to the start of the level, just so that this challenge is like the entire level. Because, you know, I don't want you to have to play the entirety of class processing before you actually like get it, right? And of course, we also need to make the song sync. So, fun fact, with like the default songs, if you click custom, select custom song, and then you can like change the part of the song it's in. Perfect, dude. That is the perfect sync. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So now I just gotta like make the transition in a little bit better, and then for the rest of this, I'm going to select all of this, select all right, and delete. And how long is it? 18 seconds, dude. This qualifies for the challenge list. And then I'll just put like a 4x speed portal, and then do the thing in VSC where like there's a few pads here, and you're like, chill. Alright, well, I think that's just about this entire level. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna bot this, and show you the final showcase, I guess. It is such a goofy challenge. Oh my god. Alright, well, that is the blast processing wave buffed to a top 1 challenge. Theoretically, I don't know how hard this is, but I imagine this would be pretty bloody hard. there are quite a lot of frame perfects in here, and the ones that aren't frame perfects are really, really hard. And the spans, really difficult as well. So, I don't know. I think there's a chance it's harder than ESC. Not sure. Now, for obvious reasons, I don't have anyone lined up to verify this. It would be quite a big task. But hey, if anyone wants to verify it, feel free. I kind of like that actually, Blasterus. Kind of like Arcturus, Tartarus, bloody Aternus, Pitoff. Yeah, Blasterus. That's what I'm calling it. The brand new top run, wave challenge, extreme demon challenge, top 0. Survive the blast, verified by nobody. Yes. Alright, anyway, here is the ID if you would like to play it for
4% no way.
Yeah, boom, there's Blasterus. With that, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end off this video here. Thanks so much for watching. Really, really hope you enjoyed. Huge thank you to all the members, as always. Really appreciate it, especially you two. Thank you.
13%, no way, bro. No way. To the mewing. I am mewing. I am a mewer. To the skib. Mewing in Ohio.
Hi, hello, hi, welcome back. So, today we're going to be finally doing another buffing video. Yeah, it's been a bit, hasn't it? I'm really happy to start continuing these series a little bit more, but today I'm going to be not buffing Club Step like a lot of you might expect. Yep, I'm going to be buffing Decode right here. Because this is what I've wanted to do for quite a while, and I figured, you know what, I'm going to do it right now, because, I don't know, I just really want to buff Decode. But before we get into it, of course, please consider flying right into that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so here we are within Decode. Now, this is one of my favorite levels of all time. Okay, so I guess let's just start at this beginning part here. And I guess we could just start to get to buffing, right? I don't even think that's possible. No, that's definitely not possible. Okay, so for this jump here, I kind of want to put a sword there. It'll be hard to control that, but I think that's probably doable. Maybe even half space it there. That might be possible there. Yeah, that's possible. And you can't go too late there, otherwise this sword blade will be there. I will shift this up though, so that will kill you if you get too late. Do you reckon I could make it so you can click that or be late enough so where you can avoid that platform? Hold on. Yes? Oh my god, okay, yeah. That's what's happening here. Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay, that's pretty good. This click isn't really that timed, so I'm gonna make that a timing kind of like that maybe. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Okay, nice. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put another saw blade like up here, maybe half space it, just to like fill in the space a little bit up there, right? So none of these timings are too difficult to start off with. I don't really want a difficult timing to start off with, right? A couple subtle timings in the beginning. I kind of like it though. What I kind of really want to do here is if I delete these and then put 3D lines there, like so, and then I can make these white just by putting them a color that's out of the range because there weren't that many colors back in 1.9 there. So you're going to be able to go through that. So what I kind of want you to do is, yeah, you fall through that. I'm going to have to put regular lines in there and then add those to group 1. I can come over here and make group 1 invisible like so. And that should mean that we don't fall through that platform. We will fall through it a little bit, but not that much, right? Like that, yes. I'm going to go ahead and delete that saw blade right there, just so that we're like fine with that. And what I kind of want to do is take this and expand it up to like here, so that it's like, hang on, that doesn't look possible. And then it'll like be revealed that you go through the bottom of that one. I don't know, that's an idea I just came up with like just then, but I think it's cool. I don't know, I kind of like it. Yes, like that. Oh, that's so good. I really like that. Okay, and then I can probably afford to shift this up a little bit as well. And here, you gotta hit that late. What if I, oh, okay. Idea, what if I take this and then switch those around? So now that's there and that's there, so that lines up a little bit nicer. Or what I could do is this here, so you have to time that late. Oh yeah, that's evil. And then once again, that puts these timings off a little bit, so I kind of want to clean that up maybe. I'll leave that all being just a nothing timing, I think, and then maybe I'll put a fake orb over here. Do you reckon I could survive with jumping over that jump pad? Okay, awesome. So what I kind of want to do is make this like a red pad, so you just get one straight into the roof there. So you have to jump over the pad, right? Okay, nice. Okay, so now for this part, Do I want to literally just do like this? Oh, I've just had a really good idea. Okay, I know what I'm doing for this. I really should layer this stuff. What did I just delete? Let's put these on layer 1 this time. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to have a spike on the top like so, and then have another spike under here, and then it'll be like this. So it's like bloodbath type thing, but it's like normal shit, right? Yeah, guys, this is going to be as hard as the last one. Bloodbath shit. Yeah, see, I don't think that's even like too bad to be honest. Yeah, that's good. I'm doing that. The first two are fine. That last one, well not the last one, but the third one might be a little bit too hard. I might go ahead and like nerf this a little bit, and maybe nerf this one a little bit as well. Just make it just slightly easier, because this is, I don't know, it's pretty hard, right? Okay, so now the UFO part. I automatically want to just replace these like invisible spikes with big spikes, but I don't think I want to do that. What I want to do is something cool, so I like to stop UFO parts. Do you reckon it would work if I did like a wave type bit of gameplay? So if I did that, put like another one down there, put another one up there, do you reckon that would work? That's actually great, I like that. Why is that amazing? Okay, I'm just trying to see if it's like possible without people. I think it is. It is, yeah. It's not easy though, it's not easy. I'm just trying to think of ways to make this harder. Yeah, screw it, let's just replace all of these. These are invisible spikes, right? If I do that. Okay, so that's all of them replaced, and I think that should make it quite a bit more hard. Yeah, oh man, that's a lot more difficult, not gonna lie. Uh-oh, this might be too hard now. Oh no. I'm gonna replace a couple with these back again. Alright, I'd call that part sufficiently rough. Let's give it a look. Actually, before I call it a day, there's one more thing I want to do, and that is jump board deco. You can see there's a little bit here. I'm going to copy paste the jump board deco from over here and chuck it on some of these walls, because it'll just, I don't know, it'll make them look a lot more in place, because otherwise the jump boards kind of feel out of place, not going to lie. And some of these arrows, like this one, intercept a little bit, so I might shift these around just to make them clear. Boom, there we go. Alright, nice. Okay, so now this part with this here, these slopes suck. I want to do something completely different, so you don't have to jump off this slope, because I hate jumping off slopes. So I might put a couple blue jump orbs in here, something like that even. Something like that could work, yeah, okay. I'm kind of liking how this is turning out. I might rotate this portal 45 degrees and put it like on that slope there. Just sitting on this slope is a little bit boring, so what I might do is do a blue jump orb effect to you like that. That's amazing. I like that so much. That's so cool. Alright, awesome. Just make sure that you have to hit that black orb. I will put a sword in there. Just altering the swords a little bit just to make them feel a little bit tighter as well, because that's a massive thing with buff purples, right? They just got to feel difficult, right? Now there's time to jump or deco everything. Oh, but those shift to white. I'm just going to use this for the whole part. It's not that much harder, but like, I don't know. Okay, so now, on to the first wave part. Alright, this is where things get exciting. So for this part here, I'm considering making the player do like a specific hit pattern. I'm not 100% sure how this would work though. I do like this, however. If I just shift this up, make that a real spike like that. Oh, that's awkward. I kind of want to do that a little bit more often here. Yes, like that. Oh, that's so good. I really like that actually. Yeah, and I'm having fun with this. I put a sword blade there, so you have to do that micro clip I just did. Now, how can I make this more tight? I could do like a structure going up like that, and then a structure going down like that, so you have to like that. Yeah, like that. That's okay. And then what I can also do is make the spam a little bit harder by selecting these, deleting those, and then putting these on the ends. So that just makes the spam a little bit tighter. This part here is already pretty awkward, so I don't think I need to do anything there. I might just leave that. This is cool. I'm liking this so far. So now you go through here, and what am I going to do here? I mean, automatically I could just make the sword blades like way tighter. So something like that maybe, and you can kind of see the natural part of, you know, that, but I might do something like that even.
You know what, I feel like I kind of want to get a new vest.
Okay, nice. How tight would that make it if I shift that down by one? That would be like, no, I don't know. You know,
I just want to get a new vest.
I know, I don't like doing these kind of buffs very often, but it's a one-time thing. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, that just makes that a little bit tighter. I like that. Okay. What do I want to do?
16%. Let's go.
That's actually quite cool. I I kind of like that. And
I don't even have full
potentially
practice on
have it go up like this. So something like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now on to this part, which is going to be kind of difficult, the ball part. And as per usual with these buffing videos, some of the parts are really not that interesting to watch. This ball part is more of the same of what I did in the first Q part, so I'm just going to speed right through this and let's move on to the next part. So now it's just this, okay. I think this is going to be a little bit easier because I have these spike structures to work with, so I can literally just do stuff like that. But also, it's going to be interesting, I think. So I kind of want to like make it a little bit more interesting as well. So I might do, how would that work? So you have to jump there and then time that. That's amazing. I'm going to have to shift most of these down, I think, because otherwise it just doesn't like look that difficult, right? It doesn't look tight enough. I'm going to straight up just delete that, and I want to do something else here. Maybe like a 1, 2, 3 type deal. Or I'll put a dash orb in there, so you dash and then land on there. Yeah, okay.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, I'm actually really proud of that. I think this is like really cool. This is already kind of difficult, I don't know why. I could put another orb there, or just do something with like a bunch of jump pads in it and stuff. That could be interesting. So something like this maybe?
18%.
Yeah, we just fall there. Oh, that's also, okay, I gotta address this. What the hell is the deal with these 3 lines? And I'm gonna have to fix these because it's bothered me for the longest time. Man, that part's so, it's so ridiculous to me. Okay, so now the UFO part. Oh, the infamous UFO part. My automatic reaction is to just like put in one of these like that. So it's like that type of feel to it. And then that feels really natural to do, so I might actually do that. So you have to go down there. One of these coming all the way up here, like so.
Yeah, I think this was a 2.1 level.
I feel like I'm being way too evil with this part, I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of want to expand this further up as well. That's evil, but it's not as evil as it looks, I feel like. Now for this part. Okay, so now, the infamous part, the wave part, baby. How the hell am I going to buff this and try and do it justice? It's kind of a scary task, I'm not even going to lie. Well, it's going to be tighter, right? I kind of just want to do stuff like this. I could just go ahead and like put spikes there, so it's just like really tight, so you have to go through it like, I don't know, instead of being able to like wiggle between stuff, you just have to go through it. But I really don't want to do that either. I want to keep the spirit of the wiggle. Right. I could make some form of a sword blade design, maybe.
26 already. Tis goody, my gang.
Okay, fake half slap time. Okay, so that's a fake half slap, and what I can do there is just put a spike in it, but then make it invisible. And you can see the hitbox there. You should be able to get past that. And you can see this pulses along with the spike. So what we can do now is we can actually go ahead and space that out by half space, and then I can rotate this full coverage and I'll link those together, and then I can shove this in between. Yeah, so that'll just give me a lot more freedom for what I can do with this part, right? And that'll allow me to keep the wiggle a little bit more, because that's very important to me, right?
Alright. So, I think I know what to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll put the corner pieces in, it's happening. Oh, that was so much nicer with the corner pieces in. If I think that was efficient. So what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to shift these up a little bit, because I don't want this to be too difficult. And I'm going to select that, delete that rather, and then put that in. So that makes it like more difficult while keeping the wiggling kind of feel into with it, right? Can the wave fit through that? Oh, that's a stretch. That's a stretch, but maybe. That might be too tough. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I mean, with the hitbox of the spike, it might be fine. Yeah, I think that should be fine. These parts here are like painfully easy. So do you reckon I could do some form of a design?
Alright,
like
so
yeah, I think that'll work. I think that's pretty good. Okay, let's do some of these then.
Oh, dang.
Is this humanly possible to you, bro? I don't know if it looks humanly possible to me. Okay, so I call this part buffed. I don't know how difficult it is, but oh, it looks like it's difficult. It's not as bad as it looks, but it's still difficult. Don't get me wrong. Okay, now for this part, what I literally might just do to buff this part is just shift this top bit down. Yeah, this is a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm going to select this whole top
My
section
goal is 30%.
and half space it up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to select one of these. I'm going to copy paste it, scale it down to 0.5, and then I'm going to mini space it into place, and then we can half space those into the gaps, like so. Yeah, that's the perfect difficulty I want. Awesome. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, so now for the next ship part here, I'm tempted to bring in a saw design. So maybe use like one of these ones here and do like even just like a 9 circles effect, that on number 2, so you can see it kind of flashes like that. I think that's pretty good. And then I can kind of just put those in, and that'll be a fairly easy way to bump it. And this bottom part, I can just like get rid of the nerf that's here. Bit evil, but it'll work. Chuck one in there, chuck one up there, so you kind of have to woo-woo, and then through this final gap, which I want to make a little bit tighter.
30%, that was my goal. I reached my goal. 30%.
That's horrible. Now it's just this final part, and then we're done. I've been recording for a little over 2
Oh,
hours.
look at some of his other levels.
Yeah,
So. Dang, he actually...
I forgot. Okay,
Dang, he has a lot of creator points. He has 89. Surprising he's not a member. Or, not member. Mod.
Okay, so let's chuck a
I guess we'll just keep on going. Alright.
Boom, we have a dual part there, hell yeah. I'm also going to shift this over. I don't know whether you have to jump into the level or not, but...
What if I just fluke this level from like 30?
Actually, no, I don't really want to make it another dual. What if I do just like a bunch of tiny orbs? Yeah, tiny orbs. So I'll put an orb in there, make it tiny, of course. Gotta put branding of tiny orbs, you know? Put a tiny pad in there. I could leave it at just that, make it so you can survive, but I might go ahead and instead make a tiny dash orb, and then kind of rotate that to face upwards so you can through there, and then do a frame perfect again. No, I'm not gonna do that. Although I will go ahead and do this. I also think it would be funny right here if I go ahead and make this invisible, and then just put some text saying, yes, that's not visible normally, but if you hold for long enough. No. Okay, so I call that part done. And with that, that is the whole bump level finished. Oh my god. Now, of course, I still got to verify it, but man, that took about 2 hours and 20 minutes to bump. This took a while, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. So, yeah, I guess let's just get to verify. So, first step is, of course, to start doing some runs. So, let's do a run from the beginning of this wave path. Let's go. Now, I feel like our wave path gets surprisingly consistent. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I'm still dying at it occasionally, but I'm feeling relatively consistent at it, especially considering how flat some of these faces are. Like, oh my god. Nice! Okay, that is 76 to 100. 13 attempts. Alright. Oh god, okay, I'm gonna have to relearn that part. You gotta learn your own gameplay. Who would have known? Boom. Okay, that was 68 to 100. Let's see if we can do 48 to 100. If I can do 48 to 100, that would be awesome. So that would be the drop to 100, which is probably the most difficult part of this level, I'd like to think, anyway. Damn it. Yeah, you know what, this level's hard. I've made a really hard level here. I was trying not to make it too difficult, but like, it's so hard to not make it that difficult, dude. Because I want it to be very different to the original, and like, it's not its own thing necessarily. Like, it's always decode, obviously, but I want it to be unique, right? And so it's kind of hard to do that without making it like significantly harder. And with levels like Blast Processing, Geometric Dominator, like that's fine because they're like, I don't know, 6 and 7 stars, right? But to do that with a
Whew. Why? $48 to 100. Let's go. What's goody my game? Yeah, 48 to 100. Doo-doo. That means I have more than half this level down. Once I get to around the 30s to 20s, that's whenever I'll start going from 0. So I like to be consistent at the levels I'm beating. No, what is this? Spam! And an easy demon. I mean, the rest of this looks like it's not necessarily easy, but it's not like extreme demon. My goal now is 31%.